Hey YouTube, Southern Prepper 2. I got one of my #1 helpers here, Gabe, and today we're doing a video on
Army face paint.
Camo face paint. So we're going to show you proper techniques to putting it on and how to apply it. But before we get into that, you don't always need camo face paint. There's a lot of situations that you don't want to have face paint. You want to be that gray man and blend in. So for certain applications, definitely get you some sort of camouflage face covering. That way you can don and doff it very fast and you can take it off and look normal. So if you move back into an urban environment, you want to blend in. So get you some of those as well. Let's take a look at some of the different types of camo face paint. So here's some different configurations of your camo face paint here. You got some compacts with multiple colors in them. You got some couple civilian ones. This one's from Walmart. Not sure where this one's from. But the good old GI stick. My personal favorite one. Seems like it holds up the best to water and sweat. This is the one I prefer. For the colors, it's all going to depend on your natural environment that you're in. Here in the South, pretty much dark green and light green, and you're good to go. But if you're some places out west or somewhere like that, you might have to incorporate some more tans and browns into it. So it all depends on your environment. Okay, so let's take a look at some different features on the face. You got your high features, which is your brow line, your nose, your cheekbones up here, your chin. Any facial feature that protrudes out, that's predominant, you want to put the darker colors on those areas. And vice versa, the lower areas around the eyes, down here, underneath your cheek line, you want to make them lighter. What we're trying to do with this camo face paint is we're trying to turn the three-dimensional face into a flat object. So we're trying to hide the high areas and make them appear low and bring out the low areas to make it one-dimensional so you can hide in your surrounding environments. So let's get started on this. Just get some on your finger. Start with dark first. We're going to just come across here and we're going to get it put on. Important thing, when you're putting camouflage, I see a lot of people on the internet putting camo face paint on. And they just do some stripes or some blotches. The point of camo face paint is to cover the entirety of the skin. You don't want to have any skin showing. So keep in mind, you'll get up into the hairline, all the way up into the hairline, you'll get the ears, you'll get down the neck to below the collar line, and don't forget the back side of your neck as well. Okay, so we got all the dark applied. Applied it to all the predominant features poking out. Got the ears. We haven't gotten inside the ears yet. So we got the back of the neck, can't forget about it with the dark. And you're going to touch up the dark again when you're done. So I use one finger for the dark, and then I'll move on to the light with another finger. So then we'll apply some light. Close your eyes. And remember, get the entirety of the face. You don't want any skin showing. So we're going to apply the light to the places that there's no paint yet. Then we'll come through and we'll blend the two together so there's no hard edges and it's camouflaged. Okay, so we got all the light applied and we got all the dark applied, but you see we got real hard lines and some skin showing between the two of them. So now we're going to go through and we're going to slightly blend those edges together. Just take another finger and just blend it together. Okay, we're not trying to make it pretty, we're just trying to break up the outline, and we're trying to make this face appear one-dimensional. So we're just going to blend it in. You want the color difference, but you don't want it so drastic. So you can see I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm just kind of pulling the edges into each other. Okay. Okay, so we got all the edges blended together. And just to recap, get up into the hairline. Okay. You want to come hit the lips. Don't forget about the nostrils. Don't be scared to get up there and get some paint up there in the nostrils a little bit. The ears, behind the ears, down the chest. Make sure your collar covers everything. The back of the neck. And that looks pretty good. The face covering. We talked about the face mask earlier. This is not going to be used 99% of the time for most people. This is only for certain circumstances. So face covering and a pair of gloves works wonders. But you need to also have this available to you and know how to do it as well. Now let's go see how well this works outside and see if we can find Mr. Gabe here. Okay, so make sure if you task, granny, grandmother, grams for face paint, you specify what type of face paint, because we tasked her with the job and we ended up with this gnarly looking pirate here. But that might be an option if you're trying to blend in with the pirates. That might be a good option for you. Okay, let's take a look at with no camouflage and no face paint on. My awesome helper here is about 10 feet in front of me. Using some natural vegetation. But as you can see, his black shirt sticks out real bad. His white face and his white hands. Okay, so this is the same spot as we tested it before. I think I just lost my son. I can't find him anywhere. Let's move a little closer, see if we can find him. I don't know, that might be him. Gabe, stand up. Come here. Good job. Come here, buddy. Let's show him your hands. Okay, so we didn't have any gloves out today. So we just used the same principle. We just did some streaks on his hands here. It works. Gloves are the way to go. Make sure you have some subdued colored gloves. Okay, I'm only 10 feet from them. You can see the massive difference it makes wearing clothes that blend into your natural surroundings, having your face camoed. He's in there, I promise you. He's 10 feet. You can start to see his outline, right there. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I know Gabe and myself definitely had fun making this video for y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed it and learned something from it. Thanks for watching. Gabe, you got anything to say?
Bye.